welcome back to OTH Inside. I'm Amy Hotz, film reporter for the Star News. Well, the big news for One Tree Hill this past week is that Joy Gagliotti, who is working on the Notebook musical over at Thalian Hall here in Wilmington, had her play presented in front of some investors, and it was a closed set or theater. Nobody was around except for the investors and people that she invited. We weren't there, but we understand that it went off without a hitch, so we wish her well in that endeavor. And Joy wasn't the only person who was working hard this past couple of weeks. I stood out in the pouring rain and talked to some of you guys about what you think about Season 7. I'm standing here with Lauren from Memphis, who came down for a beach vacation, and it's turned out raining, but she is having a good time watching the filming here across the street. So tell me, have you heard anything about all the new characters they've introduced this year, some of the new actors?
No, I haven't heard anything about any new characters. I'm still stuck on Season 5, so I'm trying to get caught up on my season. So
we're getting a really good sneak peek at Season 7 right now. What have you gotten to see so far across the street?
Well, we saw Julian come through the store, and he's looked over a couple of times and waved and smiled at us, so he's been real nice. And got to see Brooke a couple times through the window, but that's about as good as that's gotten. So,
did you get any good pictures of everything?
Some good pictures of Julian, but not really so much of any of the other actresses. So it's exciting though what I have gotten to see.
So how did you find out they were filming here today?
Actually, it was just happenstance. Just didn't have anything else to do in the rainy weather, so drove downtown and saw the set of Close Over Bros, got kind of excited and pulled over and been staying here for a couple hours now. So just happenstance.
Well, that was pretty lucky.
Absolutely.
All right.
Very exciting.
Yeah, and if you guys ever come to Wilmington, if you see a Lightning rental truck or big crowds, because we have a pretty big crowd today, probably the biggest one I've ever seen here at Close Over Bros. Stop, check it out, ask around. Nobody minds telling you if it's One Tree Hill or some other film that's filming in Wilmington. So, all right, well, have a good time.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to hand it over to Jeff, who's going to tell you what happened on One Tree Hill last night, just in case you missed it.
Hi, I'm Jeff Heideck. Last night on One Tree Hill, in case you missed it, the baby mama drama continues as Haley spent some time in the slammer after slugging the woman who's blackmailing her husband, Nathan. Nathan, meanwhile, took out his frustrations on Clay, saying Clay was spending too much time with his sister-in-law, Quinn. Now, Quinn, of course, was distraught after separating from her husband and found solace in Clay, but it turns out Clay and Quinn weren't actually sleeping together, although clearly those two are going to end up together soon. I enjoyed seeing Dan, as always, last night try to reconnect with his son, Nathan. Now, of course, as the previews for next week's show, when Nathan shuts Dan down, Dan is going to make him pay. Now, also last night, there was some friction between Mouth and Millie, as Millie's decision to become a model for Close Over Bros didn't sit well with Mouth, who is trying to walk the moral high road by quitting his job at the desk of the news station for refusing to report on Nathan's baby mama drama. It all comes back to that this season. For more on next week's episode, you can go to our website at starnewsonline.com/One Tree Hill. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.